Friends, from here in St. Mary's, Kansas, greetings. Our team at Regina Pilgrimages and Catholic Heritage Tours is honored to be able to sponsor this important Catholic conference for men. Since we've been given a few minutes to introduce our business, I would like to do just that. Our company has been around for a long time, since the early 90s to be exact, and recently, within the last several years, my wife and I have taken the torch from the original owners, Luis and Christina de la Serna, whom some of you have likely had the pleasure of traveling with in the past. And with our team, we have carried on with many successful pilgrimages since then. If you were wondering why we use two names, it's because our parent company, Bona Tours, has two divisions, Regina Pilgrimages and Catholic Heritage Tours. Regina Pilgrimages is a separate entity advertised throughout SSPX circles that we use for pilgrimages accompanied exclusively by SSPX priests, while Catholic Heritage Tours, on the other hand, we use for all other non-SSPX specific Catholic pilgrimages. We have separate websites for each, and the same staff administers both, but in this way we are happy and able to work with any Catholic group who comes to us wishing to go on pilgrimage. Over the years, we've worked with many priests in dioceses all over the United States and Canada. So, what do we do exactly, one might ask? Well, in a nutshell, it is our business to build custom itineraries for groups of 20 pilgrims or more, accompanied by a Catholic priest chaplain, and then to execute those plans from start to finish. We manage the logistics of filling the trips and making sure all paperwork and preparations are in order for our pilgrims. And then we partner with long-term trusted suppliers overseas who, at our direction, manage hotel, professional guiding, transportation and attraction entrance logistics on the ground, so to speak, and who know us well and are sensitive to our needs as Catholic tour operators. In this way, we're able to deliver a consistent quality product focused on Catholic pilgrimages throughout the world. As you know, pilgrimages have been around for a very long time, from the earliest days of the Israelites wandering the desert, searching for the promised land, to the days soon after the Roman persecutions when Queen Helena journeyed to the Holy Land to rediscover the sacred sites, followed by the Crusaders, and then in the Middle Ages, when knights and pilgrims crisscrossed Europe and the Middle East, journeying on quests for grace and penance, to this very day when pilgrimage is needed now more than ever in a world that has rejected Christ. In a certain way, we can, as pilgrims, do our small part in helping to restore Christendom, by, of course, not only growing in personal virtue while on pilgrimage, but also by maintaining our cultural heritage by visiting and supporting the holy sites, particularly in the Holy Land, where the Christians are currently in desperate need of support to maintain their foothold there. Though our groups travel in relative comfort in air-conditioned buses, 4-star hotels, have good meals, great travel companions, we do not send them merely as tourists, but as true pilgrims, people who understand the importance of pilgrimage and are willing to bear the relative minor discomforts of modern travel to receive the many graces offered to those who make pilgrimage, who visit the holy sites and do penance thereby. Having just returned from the Holy Land myself, I could tell you that visiting some of these sites can be a transformative experience that can alter the course of your life forever. For example, to contemplate the life of Christ while watching the sunrise over the Sea of Galilee, or touch the dirt in Switzerland where St. Maurice and his companions were martyred, or walk the Camino in Spain where so many saints have already tread before, or tour the sites of the Curie of Ars in France where he actually lived, or see the tilma of Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico in person, or the cave where she appeared at Lourdes, to see the 3 fountains that sprang up where St. Paul's head bounced after it was severed, to enter with amazement the center of our religion in Rome at St. Peter's, and to stand in awe there at its magnificence, These are all experiences that deepen our faith immensely and bring our religion to life in a way that only a pilgrimage can. In the crazy world that we live in today, pilgrimages can act as a sort of retreat, a way to recharge, to reconnect with the faith of our fathers, to bring the Gospels to life, to be an opportunity to do penance and to attend daily Mass, to make new lifelong friends and memories, but ultimately, of course, to grow in grace and the knowledge of God and the saints so that we may love them more perfectly. On a side note, and to highlight the fact, our youth pilgrimages can be a great way for young people in our traditional Catholic circles to meet others of like mind and to expand their minds by experiencing other cultures, and by doing so to help them set a good course in their lives early on. In fact, we know of many now married couples who met for the very first time on one or other of our trips in the past. With that, I would like to conclude. It has been a pleasure sharing our business with you. Thank you so much to the organizers for allowing us this plug. Thank you very much for your attention, and may we meet soon in person, hopefully on pilgrimage. God bless.